Alright friends, so one of the very important thing that you should know as a technical developer is how to define your programs, how to define your concurrent programs, and how to associate your executables to that concurrent program. So today I'm going to just talk about these two critical steps. So normally when you go to concurrent, you see the request. Now these requests are actually submitted via a concurrent program, and when you go under the program, this is where you can actually define your concurrent program, and the concurrent program can actually tie to an executable. So let's pick up a concurrent program, and then we'll see how it is defined, and then we'll define one quickly. So when I click the define screen, it brings me to the concurrent program screen, and what I can do here is I can actually press F11 to query, or I can hit that search button to find an existing concurrent program. So let me hit this one, and it basically gives me a list of existing concurrent program. So for example, I want to just simply search for a user concurrent program which has user in its name, and I have a program which is called active users, another one which is called active responsibilities and users. So let me go and figure out what this active users concurrent program actually does. Now I have brought up the definition of this concurrent program. So this is the active users concurrent program. This is the short name of that program. This is the application to which this program belongs to, and this is a description for this particular program. This is the name of executable, so definitely this is defined somewhere. So we will look into this just after this step. The next step will be we will see the executable definition. It is of type Oracle reports. There are multiple types of executable that you can define. One of them is the Oracle reports. Here are some of the options that could be associated to the executable, and then these are the request types. This request can be run in SRS, which is the request submission programs, and then here is the definition of the output. So my output of this Oracle report is going to be in text format, and these are the layout definitions or layout parameters for this particular output, and this is the style, so it's going to be in the landscape format output. I can associate some business events to this concurrent program as well. Then I have option of copying this, option of session control if I want to run this concurrent program in multiple sessions and stuff like that. Define incompatibility, like what program should not be running when this program is submitted, or when this is submitted what should not be submitted. So those kind of incompatibilities to other programs you can define to make sure that you are kind of having the data consistency and you're not running programs which conflict with each other. And you define the parameters for the concurrent program here. Right now this program runs without any parameters, but you can very well define the parameters over here, and then let's say parameter number 1 and then the description, and if the parameter is associated with any value set, then you can look up those value sets over here. So I'm going to leave this alone. We don't want to change anything in the existing program, so I'll just press F4 and close this form. So you saw how a program is defined. Now let's see how an executable is defined. And as you can see, there are a lot of executables that you can see here. So let me look up the one which we just saw. I guess we need to search in the description. Alright, so here we go. We have two of them which we saw, active responsibilities and users and the active users. So the active responsibilities and users, as you can see, this is the name of the executable. Again, this is defined as an Oracle report. You have multiple ways. We have host, which is basically a operating system shell scripts, Unix shell scripts or Linux shell scripts, or anything which is on the host operating system, which can be called from Oracle. You have immediate, which is basically a SQL based statement, or you can have a PRO-C kind of statement as well in the immediate. Then you have a Java stored procedure, you have a Java concurrent programs, you have multi-language functions, you have Oracle reports, which is nothing but your report 6i reports. You have PL SQL stored procedures, which is your packages and stored procedures in the database, and you have a request set stage function. you have spawned programs, you have SQL loaders, you have SQL Plus, and you have Perl programs that you can define as well. So I'm going to leave it as Oracle reports. This is the execution file name. This is the name of the file which is existing on the system, on the server, as an executable file, which is going to be run when this program is submitted. So let's go ahead and quickly define one executable. So we are going to call it text exec. Our short name is going to be TESTEXEC. Application is, let's say, application object library. Description is test executable. I can define Oracle report. I can call a host file also. So I'll call a host file, and my host file name is test.sh. Now I know that this script doesn't exist, so but I can still define it because it's not going to find the script at this time, but it's actually going to find the script at runtime, and if it doesn't find, then it will error out. So this is where I define my executable, and now I'll take my executable name here, copy that, go to my define program screen, and I'll define test concurrent program, and my short name is TCP. For example, application is application object library. Description is test concurrent program, and here is where I associate my executable to the concurrent program. It automatically picks up the type from there. If I need to define any parameters, I can define here. So parameter number 10, name, and enter name and value set. So I don't want to associate any value set. I'll just say standard date, for example, and let me make this parameter as a date parameter instead of name parameter. Enter date, and there I will have a prompt for this parameter. So this is what it will be called when I'm trying to submit that program. And here I go save, and I am done. Thank you. For more videos, you can visit us at www.logickoala.com.